You know, Dave really wanted to make this record up at his house, and reconfigured his garage, you know, to be a recording studio.
It's kind of a garage. Technically it's a garage, but it's nicer than the house I grew up in, so you kind of have to look at it that way. The first time we've recorded with him, and you know, a cool way to sort of tie in Dave's past with what's, you know, everything that's gone on with our band over the years, and it's been actually really fun.
It's probably what's affected the sound and the vibe of the record a lot more is the fact that we recorded everything on tape. And we didn't dump it into Pro Tools, it's being mixed off tape and everything, you know, so there's no digital trickery going on. Like everything you hear was actually something that we played. And you know, I think that has a huge effect on ultimately what it sounds like. It's just warmer and it's got that tapier thing.
It's kind of focused on bringing the band, this sounds really cliche, but what are you gonna do? Bringing the band back to its roots a little bit in terms of being a little bit raw and more heavy and loose. Whereas over the years, you know, the band's, you know, brought in extra instruments and tried to have a more refined sound and branch out and move away from that just kind of sort of thing. But that's fun to do, so we're doing that for this record.
Great, you know, it was different obviously than recording it in a regular studio, you know, because you'd be in there, you know, there were many times where I'd be tracking guitars, and you know, it's a little control room. It's not like our nice big control room down at the studio that we have out here. So it's small, so you're all kind of jammed in there, and you get a few people on the couch, and then there's Butch, and there's James, and Lou, and you know, Dave, and it's tight in there. And then, you know, the door would swing open, and Dave's dog would run in, and
there's a family living there. So in the studio, you can sit around in your underwear and play Guitar Hero and do whatever all day long. And you can't really do that at Dave's house because his wife would probably get pissed. So yeah, it's a little bit more. It's a family kind of vibe over there. It's great. His daughters will pop in and just randomly, because they're not like, oh, somebody's playing a guitar line, I should wait until they finish, and they just sort of pop in and go, boys, cookies. It's kind of great, actually.